At the warehouse, Sonny stops by to see Jason. He asks if he's free as he'd like to clear the air. Sonny says he told Dex he was done with him, and he is free to become a cop or do whatever he wants. Sonny says he's offering Jason the same deal. He can go work for the FBI, but he wants nothing more to do with him. Jason says he is not selling his half of the company. Sonny tells him he'll take this way out if he's smart. Jason says he's not staying for himself, but for Sonny. Bitcoin price lingers under $26,000 as traders remain apathetic towards crypto right now, strategist. Jason says this is the only legal business Sonny has, and is the front that protects him from RICO charges. He says Sonny ignored this place for months, and he's trying to build it back up. Sonny says he's not protecting him, he's spying on him, and he wants him out of his life. Jason tells Sonny he's his friend, but right now, Sonny is in real trouble. Jason points out that he attacked a police cadet at the wedding, which Christina saw. He says he's making sloppy decisions and to let him help him. Sonny says since he's turning him down if he doesn't get out of his way, he's done. He's gone. At the Metro Court, Molly stops Carly to talk about what happened at the wedding reception with Christina. Carly says she wasn't there. Molly says she isn't here as the ADA, but as family. She needs her help. Molly knows Christina witnessed an altercation and had a physical response, and she has a right to know if this is impacting her baby. Carly tells her what she is about to say stays between them. Carly explains what she knows, including Sonny trying to explain what happened to Christina. But she was hysterical and afraid of him. She says Christina grew up hearing whispers that her dad was a mobster, and she probably told herself he had some shady business practices, and that was it. Seeing the attack had to be devastating for her. Carly says Christina was such a daddy's girl growing up, and she loves Sonny so much. But realistically, she was going to have to see the real Sonny at some point. Molly has been trying to figure out how to deal with this. She's just going to sit on this and pray that Christina will be all right and do the right thing for herself and the baby. She says everything else is out of her control. Carly tells her she already sounds like a mom. She says she'll always be worried and always pray her kids are happy and healthy, and that it will often be out of her control. Carly believes Christina and the baby will be just fine. Molly thanks Carly for being honest with her. Sonny arrives later, and Carly asks what he's doing here. He says he has business. She asks if he's talked to Christina. He hasn't and says he's dealing with Jason today. He informs her that he offered to buy Jason out, but he refused, so what happens next is on Jason. Back at the warehouse, an armed man hides behind some coffee bags, and Jason senses something is up. The man shoots at Jason, and Jason takes cover and fires back. More shots are exchanged, and a second gunman shoots at Jason as well. At General Hospital, Chase checks in with Elizabeth. She says she's sorry about his dad, and that he missed his honeymoon. She says she didn't know him long, but Gregory was special to her and her boys. She says if there is anything she can do, let her know. Chase needs a copy of his dad's death certificate. She says the funeral home will have that, but she realizes they may have a copy. She calls the records department and confirms it, and it will be ready shortly. Chase thanks Liz for helping him, and it feels like he's moving slower these days. She tells him that he needs to accept that what he's dealing with is a lot. They sit down to talk about Finn and his drinking. Chase feels he handled the situation wrong by calling her instead of going there straight from the airport. Liz says Finn was already drinking when she arrived. Chase says Finn knows he was out of line, and he's doing all the right things now. Chase says Finn will be okay and won't keep turning to alcohol. Chase notes it was Finn who found their father dead, who had to call 911 and had to watch his body being taken away. He believes Finn wouldn't have gone and sought out alcohol if there weren't some already in his apartment. Liz says he doesn't have to defend his brother, but what she didn't understand was his reaction to her. He was argumentative and refused to go to a meeting. Chase says Finn made bad choices, and he knows it, he screwed up. But given the situation, It merits a little understanding. Liz says she knows Finn feels bad about his behavior, and she's sorry for what his family is going through. Chase hopes after the memorial that things will get easier, and they'll find closure. He invites her to the memorial, and she says Finn already did, and she'll be there. She then leaves to get him his records.